Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my fellow Cancers. Cancer, this is going to be your full moon in Pisces reading. Now, Pisces is our sister sign, the sign of dreams, imagination, and connection to spirit. And this is known as the mystic moon above, as well as many other things. But this year's full moon in Pisces graces the skies on September 2nd, and it's infusing all of us with the dreamy, mystical, creative vibes of the watery sign of the fish. And while the most empathic of us are going to struggle with the sudden deep dive into emotional depths, this lunation, this full moon, spells magical manifestations for us all. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this reading. Cancer, before I get started, there was a lot of Cancerian energy in the Aquarius reading. So if you have Aquarius in your chart or you're dealing with an Aquarius, there might be some messages in there for you, okay? So let's go ahead and invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that we need to hear for Cancer, my fellow Cancers. I love you guys. I hope you guys are all well. Such a powerful group of empaths and healers out there. I love you guys. All right, let's go ahead and see what comes through for Cancer. Pisces full moon reading. King of Cups coming out strong. Okay. Okay. All right, making a big decision here, Cancer. Wow, absolutely. So you guys are getting the card of Judgment as your overall energy. This is Scorpionic energy, energy of Pluto. This is all about resurrection. This is also all about up-leveling. So many of you guys, and I've been saying this in a lot of readings, but this is the psychic full moon. Many of you guys over, the last couple of months going through eclipse season, Lionsgate, you guys have downloaded new light codes that you're integrating. You guys are receiving upgrades to your psychic abilities, your healing powers, your intuition. You guys are energy workers. You guys are, our mystics, our yogis, you name it. And this is really powerful stuff. This upgrade is happening. This ascension, this up-leveling is also happening. This is beautiful energy. For some of you, this is going to be talking about a relationship. It could be about a job as well. So it's very spiritually linked, but this is about taking things to the next level, all right? So see how that plays out in your personal life. Now, Cancer, you guys are showing up as the boss, okay? So you guys are definitely bossing up here when it comes to your psychic abilities. The King of Cups is, he's powerful, but he's powerful in the fact that he's really calm. He has this stoic exterior, but when you crack that exterior, when you get to know this person, you see how soft they are, how beautiful, how loving, how kind, how nurturing this person really is. Now, take a look at him. He looks so relaxed. You guys are really, really integrating this energy. You're integrating these light codes. You guys are living your best life. You guys are understanding how powerful you are. You are also, and there's this energy of, sort of being untouchable here with the King of Cups. When you confront an opponent who isn't tense, okay, and I'm not saying you're necessarily, in a confrontation, but the King of Cups is relaxed. He's relaxed because he knows his power. He's a visionary. He's an artist. He's a musician. He has a way with words. He's loving. He's romantic. All right, this is divine masculine energy coming through, but we all have masculine and feminine energies within. So just give yourself a check and see, are you standing in your masculine energy? Or are you finding this nice balance here between the masculine and the feminine? So how you project yourself to the world, we have the Five of Wands in reverse. So the Five of Wands, there's sort of two things that are coming through here. The Five of Wands can be a bit messy. It can be about competition that gets dirty. It can be a little bit of fighting. Okay, this can be within, or this can be in your relationships, or maybe you're fighting for your family, for your job, for your health. Okay, but there is a lot of opposition here, and it's exhausting. Okay, and if we take a look at this King of Cups, you know, although he seems quite relaxed here, he does look like he's come from battle. And he's like, oh my gosh, I just got home. I can relax. I'm in this safe space, you know, with my, you know, whatever my preferred drink is in that big giant cup or chalice. But the Five of Wands is telling me that things might be getting a little bit out of hand if you guys are experiencing confrontation or difficulties. And you might be feeling a sense of exhaustion. That's for one sort of group of you. For the other group, the Five of Wands in reverse takes me back to that Four of Wands, which is celebration, which is, you know, getting to that safe space. And many of you are learning to create that safe space within you. So no matter what's going on around you, it's not affecting you. But for others of you, it's your home, it's your family, it's your relationship. Some of you have found that safe space with another. Because the Five of Wands in reverse takes me back to that Four of Wands. This is a celebration of all that you've been through, everything that you've worked hard for. Four of Wands is also my card of 1111. Okay, so some of you guys are coming into union at this time. Some of you guys have just gotten married. Some of you guys are taking a relationship to the next level. But not for all of us is this going to be about love. Okay, so there's lots of sort of different messages coming through here. Now, what's blocking your desires and your goals? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. This could be an air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Now, the Knight of Swords can be another person. And for those of you who are experiencing kind of difficulties, you know, maybe bickering at work, maybe you're going through, you know, a really rough spot in your relationship. Things are kind of, you guys are fighting a lot. But this can also be inward. It can also be an aspect of ourselves. Okay, but the Knight of Swords energy, I don't like it in reverse at all. And this is a feeling of confusion. This is a feeling of, you know, this is negative self-talk. This is anxiety. This is being mean because you're reacting to something within you. Okay, and you're projecting it onto other situations, or it's that part of yourself that's being really evil to yourself when you make a mistake. Or, you know, it's like abusing yourself mentally, replaying, you know, your heartbreaks, your traumas, but also, you know, telling yourself that, you know, you're SHIT at this, you'll never do it, you never do it right. And that's usually stuff that we carry on with us from previous relationships, the way others have treated us, or something we learned from our childhood. It can even be something that we're carrying around with us, you know, for lifetimes, that needs to be broken, that needs to be healed. For others of you, you're dealing with this energy in the 3D, and this is somebody you're energetically attached to. It could be an ex. For many of you, I feel like it's a current partner, okay, or it's a boss or a coworker. There's some sort of external situation here that's creating a lot of strife, and you're finding this King of Cups. He's in the state of relaxation. You're finding that safe space, but it's also starting to get to you, is what I'm picking up on. So whether this safe space is within your relationship, that you can, you know, you have a partner who's your sounding board, or it's your family, or it's your home, or maybe it's your bathroom. Maybe, you know, it's where you go and you lock the door. Maybe it's within your own home. You know, it's your sacred space. Okay. There is a warning though here, Cancer, that I'm picking up on, because he does have this really big cup. It's really important to check yourself, see how you might be self-medicating. All right. See if you're overindulging as a way to sort of get, as a way to find reprieve from whatever sort of, this is nastiness. And again, this could be something that you're generating from within, a part of you that needs to be healed. And so you need to really check yourself on what you're saying to yourself, how you're treating yourself. But for many of you, it's going to be an outside situation, a coworker, maybe a relationship that's gotten nasty. It could be an ex. It could be somebody you're currently with. Okay, it could be your family. You name it. All right. The next card out is what you need to do to overcome these obstacles. I've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is exhausting, Cancer. This is exhausting. You need to find a way to move out of this situation or above this situation. Again, I'm just repeating myself. There are different strains to this storyline. Some of you, it's within. You're being really hard on yourselves. For others of you, it's an external party, or it's an energy that's linked to you, and you're going through a very dark period. It's exhausting. You're not sleeping well. You're anxious. For some of you, it's about going to work. You know, and you're like, you know, you have to meet this person or see this person or this boss. For others of you, it's a nasty divorce or a separation. I'm even getting this person might be calling you. They might be sending you nasty messages. You know, they're really, really intense about it. And it's really getting to you. And so there's a real need for you to build up this protection. Cancer, I'm going to, if I remember, I'm going to try to find, there are certain meditations that you can do to really, really work with your energetic field to, you know, clean up any leaks or cracks in your auric field, to not let this get to you so much. All right. I don't mean to, you know, to be sensational here or to sort of scare anybody, because you're going to know how this resonates with you. For many of you, it is an external party. You know, it's an ex, it's a family member, it's a boss, it's something along those lines. Somebody who's getting nasty. Okay, and you're exhausted. For some of you, it's going to be the envy that people are seeing because you're starting a new relationship. And it might be a beautiful relationship. Some of you are getting married. Some of you guys, your businesses, you know, they might be spiritually linked, are really moving forward, getting off the ground. And so you're receiving this sort of envy and this negativity from people. It may not be so obvious, but for a lot of you it is. And I'm getting, you don't like this confrontation. You don't want it. You don't want this to be a part of your life anymore. All right, what you need to do within in order to help achieve your desires. Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is telling me, for many of you, this is, you know, I feel like this is an ex. I feel like you have moved on from this person and they're being really evil about it. Okay, for others of you, this is a work situation. Three of Pentacles is about work. It could be a boss or a coworker, but I'm picking up on some sort of jealousy here. The Three of Pentacles is a reminder that each decision, you decide what energies you allow into your life. Now, some of you might have to face this person every day. Maybe you have, you know, custody battles with this person. You have to face this person in court. All right, we're getting confirmation from the dog. And that's, you know, if you heard his bark, he's nasty. He's actually going after the squirrels. He can't get to them, but he's going after, you know, the squirrels that are getting into the bird feeder. So he gets irate, but it's perfect for this reading because that's the energy I'm picking up on. Cancer, I don't like it, but I have to tell you like it is, you know. And if I sat here and I candy coated everything and said everything's gonna be beautiful, you know, I wouldn't be doing my duty. Okay, so I need to channel the messages that I'm receiving, even if they're maybe not what we want to hear. So the Three of Pentacles, again, this could be, you know, again, third party situation, but I'm picking up on the, you know, the King of Cups. I'm picking up on, this isn't something you've done wrong. I'm really picking up on that Knight of Swords being an ex-partner or somebody you work with. And it's intense, but this is a reminder that, you know what, you can be successful. You know, Spirit is giving you the signs and the synchronicities, your angels, your spirit guides. Ask for help from them. Set your intentions. What is it you're going to release? And it's going to be this situation, because you might be holding on to something or might not be able to see a solution to this problem because you're holding on to an old way of being. Or maybe you've been in this situation, you know, I'm getting this like cantankerous energy with somebody who's negative, somebody who might put you down, or somebody who's always sort of second guessing you. And some of them are doing it in this sort of subversive ways, like gaslighting, but I'm also getting like these backhanded compliments. And Cancer, really, this is energy that as you guys are upgrading and as you guys are integrating these light codes that you guys have downloaded, this energy is going to move away, but you have to make a real concerted effort to do that, okay? And sometimes it can be hard for Cancers because we cling, you know, to people and situations, whether they're good for us or not, because that's just how we are, you know? And we try to see the good in people and in situations. Now, what you need to know is the Ten of Wands, exactly what I was saying. There needs to be a release. For some of you, this is a situation that's dead and gone. All right. And this, you know, you have to release this. You have to release this person. You have to clear your energy. For others of you, Cancer, you've taken on too much. I feel like maybe at work, this person might pile up a lot of responsibilities on you that might not even be fair. Or you're always saying yes because you want to make the situation better. Or you always, you're always willing to overextend yourself to make this situation better somehow. And you know what? Spirit's saying it's time to stop that. It's time to put a stop to this. It's time to really see what you need to do for you, okay? Have some serious self-love sessions because you don't deserve this. The Two of Pentacles as your final energy, exactly. You've been juggling too much. You've been allowing this energy in, and it's not me giving you a talking to, because it happens to all of us. And Cancers, we, our nature, we're so loving and we're nurturing, and we're so empathic that it's really hard for us to put ourselves first. But Spirit's saying it's time to stop the juggle. It's time to focus on that one thing, okay? And it's time to, move away from this energy. It's time to cut cords. There are cord cutting meditations. There's also, meditations you can do with the angels for, protecting your energy. But as empaths here, you guys have to, you have to tighten up. You have to move away from this. Remember these challenges that we face. Even if we hit rock bottom or we feel exhausted, okay, Nine of Swords energy, you will be coming out of this. But remember the challenges and the adversity that we face in our lives, it doesn't happen to us, it happens for us, okay? So let's go ahead and pull some additional cards. This reading took a very different turn than what I was expecting, but yeah, it's something that you guys need to hear, because remember the full moon is the time to release, Cancer. All right, changes. Beautiful thunder moon. Yeah, thunder. There's a storm that's been brewing. Some of you guys have been in this, in this choppy waters, this difficult situation, fighting, bickering, things getting nasty. Again, for some of us, it's going to be an internal battle. All right, it's time to change. And also remember the healing energy of a storm. Storms are like tower moments with this lightning. They come in, washes and cleanses. For those of you who work with crystals, interestingly enough, I've been recently working with petersite, and I'll get up and get it for you in just a second. All right, so you get action, time to take action. 15 breaking down to a 6. What I was seeing in my mind's eye as I was talking about this stormy waters was that 6 of Swords. And here Spirit is confirming that with me. Things will be getting better. 9 of Swords in reverse. But you also have to acknowledge your role in, in staying in this situation. In agreeing with somebody who says you're no good. Right? This is absolutely not the case, Cancer. And it happens to all of us when we face adversity. We're not all, rainbows and sunshine, but it's time to take action. It's time to take action away from this energy and to release. And look at that. You get extremes. Wow. Yeah. So this is some sort of passionate reaction. Okay, so sorry, before I move away from this, I just want to show you guys my petersite. All right, this is a great stone if you guys work with crystals that you can work with during these difficult times, but during storms, there's a certain amount of anxiety that's created from, thunderstorms and lightning, especially those of you who have dogs, you can recognize this in them. And I'm picking up on this frenetic energy. This is an energy you have to deal with. And Cancer, for some of you, it is something that comes from within, but a majority of you, I'm picking up on it being an ex, being a boss, somebody that's bringing you this energy. All right, and we get these extremes. Look at that. So there's a lot of passion here, but I'm picking up on this fiery energy of, I'm getting violence. I'm getting things flying across the room. I'm getting, I'm getting people who are reacting, with this 5 of Wands in reverse, those types of people who, if you give them constructive criticism, they react by like making fun of you, or they have this it triggers something within them and they get nasty. And it can even be like the nicest person, or maybe you make a joke, or somebody makes a joke and it's not even that mean, but they take it to the next level of mean. That type of energy. That's what I'm picking up on here with the extremes. I'm also getting, for many of you in a relationship with this person, there is extreme love and extreme passion, but it also goes the other way. Okay, and Spirit wants you to pay attention to that. Look at that. We get realization. The realization that you need to walk away, that you need to move out of this shadowy energy. I think some of you are also really realizing the true nature of somebody that you have been involved with. For not all of us is it going to be romantic. For a lot of you, it will be. Okay. I wish this was like, I don't like giving these types of messages, but I have to. Okay, and I know I'm connecting to some of your energy out there, and you guys need to hear it. Translucence, love the darkness. This is about doing the shadow work. Okay, this is about that scorpionic energy. This is about transformation. This is about, checking yourself, your shadow side. Nine of Swords is card of dark night of the soul. Okay, so you guys will be coming out of this, but there are some demons that need to be confronted. There is some shadow work that needs to be done here. All right, and that's all part of the process. Okay, and we have this Judgment card. This is a necessary step for you making this transition, making this change. And underneath there, we do have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So for some of you, it is a separation. Okay, it's a divorce. Or it's, it's moving away from something that once made you very, very happy. But I'm picking up on being very emotionally drained there with that Ten of Cups in reverse. Avenoir, make peace with your past. Yeah, burn, but the past needs to be burned away. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag, or you have that in your chart. But again, we see here, and some of you that might be what you're holding on to. The past way of being, the way this relationship used to be, how it started out, okay? But there have been some major changes here. And, this is no coincidence that's her solar plexus chakra. So it's time to sort of boss up here, Cancer. Make the best decisions that are for the best for you and your family. You will be moving onward and upward, but you do have to move away from this energy, okay? And for some of you, it's an internal battle, and you're clinging on to something in the past that's disempowering, okay? And we get doable. The key is within your grasp, but you can do this. You can do it. You can do it. You have all the tools that you need to move away from this energy, you guys. And this is, there are a lot of challenges in this reading, okay? And for a lot of you, this does have to do with an external party, somebody in your life. For some of you, but this also might be the challenges that you're experiencing on your spiritual journey. As you guys know, healing is not an easy process. Healing is not a calm, cool process. There are going to be tears. You might, be beating the bed, screaming into a pillow. You might kick things. You might throw things on your own. Okay, get so angry. I'm getting somebody punching a wall. Not that I condone any of that. But, I'm picking up on, this is the truth, the rawness, the grit of what healing looks like. Okay? And sometimes we have to rip open wounds, and that hurts like anything, in order to begin that healing process, because some of us have kept a Band-Aid over it. Okay? But never quite healed it, but just kept putting a Band-Aid over this situation. And Cancers, I'm so proud of you. The strength that you guys have, the resolve that you have is within your grasp. You can do this. Look at that. You get orange agate vibrancy. 21. So you guys have a number of threes coming out. I thought I saw a lot of threes, but I'm just seeing 33 in my mind's eye. Orange agate, here's this fire energy. So a lot of you guys have fire in your chart or are dealing with a fire sign. But your mantra here, look at this. For this card is, my zest for life is renewed. I am physically, mentally, and spiritually stimulated. I feel warm and secure. And I'm picking up, this is that King of Cups energy I was picking up on. You're finding that safe space within, or if it's at home, or it's with somebody, or it's in your bathroom, with candles on and a glass of wine. I am empowered. Yeah, Cancers, you guys are bossing up. You guys are burning away what doesn't serve you. And that there's conflict in that. There is conflict. There's internal conflict, and there might be conflict in your surroundings, but you've got this. So orange agate will reawaken your zest for life. It's most often found in volcanic rock. Wow. And so, volcanic rock is interesting because we have this fire and it cools and it's formed quite quickly. The banded patterns of these stones are the result of layer by layer formation. Powerful and uplifting, orange agate resonates with the zodiac signs of Gemini and Virgo. the solar plexus and root chakras, and the element of fire. And look at all of this fire. I never see so much fire in a Cancer reading as I see here. Wow. Orange agate reawakens your zest for life, stimulates sexual and physical energy. So I was picking up on this here with the extremes here. I do pick up on, for those of you where this is a relationship, you guys have this incredible sexual energy. But that is something you have to be careful with, right? Because you have to make sure all the other elements are there as well. Okay, and I'm picking up on that might be for some of you the reason you stay in this situation. Okay, because it runs really hot. Okay, but that also means when you get angry as well. Okay. So it stimulates sexual and physical energy while increasing stamina and circulation. It's said to contain hidden embers that ignite passion and fire. But for some of you, you are removing yourself from this energy, and you're going to feel this rejuvenation in your life because it was keeping you small. It was keeping you down. All right. So I like this. There are a lot of different messages coming through here for you guys. This card brings a welcome vibrancy to anyone who is in a rut or feels that life has become a little humdrum. Exactly. It's especially effective during colder months when it's more difficult to get out and about, and for anyone who is housebound due to illness, or, right now, everybody dealing with the pandemic. Coming out of stagnation or a low energy period, invigorating activity or conversation, doing something for the simple joy of it, shake off the excuses and say yes to a good time. Yeah, for some of you guys, you are coming out of a dark night of the soul. For others of you, you guys are moving away from a relationship or a situation that really had you in a rut. And you know what, Cancers? You guys are strong. You guys are taking action. You guys are injecting your lives with this energy. You're completely 100 supported in doing so. I love you so much. Thank you for listening. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.